What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. Now, I've been posting a lot about the Braxtons in a few days, okay, because I'm watching their new show. And then after the actual episode, I go and I listen and watch their review and Instagram lives and all of that. And I figured, I can give my own review on the show, but why not listen to the actual people who are on the show, filming all of that, and getting an updated perspective? Because when they were filming the show, it's probably been a few months or a little over a year since they filmed the show. So that is why I love inserting the Instagram lives. Now, in the last video I uploaded, I took two major talking points from those videos and I included it in one video. But now I'm going to play the rest of both Instagram lives and just picking the important moments from them. I just didn't want to post an hour-long video, and that's why I broke it up. So let's go ahead and get into it, and thank you all for watching those previous videos. Once again, if you missed them, I have linked them in the description below. And you know what, just go ahead and click the Braxton playlist, because I'm going to go ahead and create a playlist for them since I've been talking about them a lot on this channel lately. Let's get into it.
It's a lot. So just know Umber loves you.
She does.
Because
a lot of these motherfuckers will be calling you. I'll be seeing them calling you, and you see them calling you, and you don't even. You just look at the name.
And I don't do that.
You pick up his call
all the time. All the time. All the time. Of course. Love them. It's just. It's just what it is. And I would like to give shout out to Trina and Vaughn and the Trini Weenie, because she's putting her best foot forward as best as she can. And I know that everybody's like, oh, Trina is just, Trina's just crying. We lost a sister. And everyone deals with grief differently. And Trina, her grief goes deeper than Tracy, It was her ex-husband too,
Yeah,
it was just a lot of people. Yeah, it was so much. It was a lot of people that was back to back. It was Gabe. Then it was Tim, who was like a brother to us. He was our driver. He was like a brother. He passed. Our aunt, my father's sister, she passed. Then after that, Lauren passed. And then after that, Tracy passed. And then Kelvin Myers, who used to do our makeup forever and ever and ever, he started, of course, with the Braxtons. He passed away. Then a family friend by the name of Debbie, she passed away. So it was just, and Debbie's been around the family for over 20 years. So it was just stuff that was back to back. It was just a lot. And like I said, everybody deals with death differently. And Trina was absolutely there physically with Tracy. When Tracy took her last breath, we were all on FaceTime, but Trina was physically there.
Right.
So it's just self-explanatory. It's just difficult to see your loved one that you grew up with. It's just, it's more than a loved one. She was our sister. She's our flesh and blood, So that was a lot. And even though, we all have our moments, I just know that Tracy is on the other side taking care of things for us. That's what I believe. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Towanda, for letting us know and providing us context and giving us more details about everything your family been going through. And that although absolutely Tracy is your sister and the grief will be heavy, and we are aware of Trina's ex-husband, Gabe, passing away, but then she listed a lot of names. That's a lot for a family to go through. So I am keeping the entire family lifted in my prayers. Now, I did do a video on Trina and her husband's segment, So if you want to watch that entire video, you can click the links in the description below to watch the videos. I have the title and everything listed. You can't miss it. Or you can go to the Braxton playlist to watch it. However, I am going to insert a little bit of that video in here just so you can see a bit of what I'm talking about.
You said that you felt that I punished you.
Yes. And then I said that Vaughn didn't realize that I loved him for real, and I loved him, and I chose him.
You're putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm saying I'm recapping.
Okay.
So now with that recap, what do you have to say?
Yeah, okay, first off, what you said was really jumbled. But what was said on the episode is that she felt like she was punished for grieving. And that was absolutely true. Yeah, I was angry because, and since we're having this conversation, and here's the thing, this wasn't my idea. She asked me if we would talk about this tonight.
I did.
And anybody that knows me knows that I don't bite my tongue because I don't really care what people think of me. So I'm just going to say it. If you want my honest opinion,
Yes.
I don't see a lot of difference between the way you grieved for Tracy and Gabe. It looked the same to me. There was a little more heat behind Tracy, of course, because it's your sister. But it didn't, to me, and I have nothing to measure it against when Gabe died, so I didn't know anything, but I knew I didn't like it. Because to me, the grief seemed too strong for someone you'd had all those problems with. That's my opinion, because that's the way I look at the world. Now we had a number of conversations about it. We had a number of arguments about it. But it wasn't until Tracy passed and I had time to reflect, probably sitting, on a mountain somewhere by myself. And I'm like, you know what? Those two grieving didn't look all that different to me. And that made me angry. So to me, the grief looked like you still had real strong feelings for the dude. And which made me think, well, what am I doing here? And this is in the moment. We're talking in 2018. We were a year in when this happened. We were a little over a year in when it happened, but it just, I didn't like any parts of it. Now, you can't tell anybody how to grieve. Nope, I wasn't. I was just I wasn't trying to tell her you need to grieve this way. I was just saying that from my perspective, it just looked to be a bit much. And I felt that way then, and I feel that way now. But you have to do things the way you see.
But I still felt like when you knew that when Bio Dad was absent and he didn't have any children of his own, and he was the one who raised and cared for.
Are you saying this for them?
I'm saying this for you.
But you can't say it for me, because here's the thing. I had no problem with that guy. There was no jealousy. There was nothing. Because the moment you told me that he was sick, what did I do? The moment
you found out that he was sick, you were like, I have these remedies. I need you to, yes, these doctors I can help him with. Yes, absolutely.
Got you on the phone with him and got him on the phone with him.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely
tell the whole story.
But I am. But you didn't give me.
But you weren't.
But you took the time out to say what you needed to say. So it was.
Because your first thing should have been.
Chad, can she speak? She sat there quietly allowing you to get your point across, and she didn't even finish her point, and you jumped to conclusion. My goodness. Let's keep listening.
The moment that Vaughn found out, he went into help mode because I helped anybody. So there was no jealousy or anything. I never had any.
I didn't say that.
No, I didn't say that. No, you did. I did come up in an argument one time. There was no jealousy. There was nothing. I had no ill feelings towards the dude. That came in my in my witnessing or watching the grieving process, that's when it became a problem. So, you're just gonna sit there?
Wait, what do you mean?
TV show host, and you're just letting dead space. You're not saying anything.
No, it's not that I'm saying dead space. I'm allowing you to see how you feel, because when I did say something, it was.
But you because you were wrong.
And I can't speak for you. I can't speak for you. But there are a lot of people who are going through this type of situation, and they're going through it.
Who's going through this situation?
Somebody, because we are not exempt. We go through the same stuff that everybody else goes through.
But this is okay. But here's the thing. It was a unique situation because it wasn't a one-off. It wasn't a one-off.
So if you missed it, please click the link in the description below to watch my full commentary and my response. Now, in that video, no one was dismissing Trina's husband's feelings. His feelings are valid. That's how her grieving process made him feel. It's just the fact that she was very respectful. She allowed him to speak. And when it was her time to speak, he continued to interrupt her, told her she was wrong. And it was just terrible. But I'm glad that Towanda was able to provide some clarity. And even if Towanda did not give us the backstory about, other people passing away, everyone grieved differently. That man stepped up and was the father of her children in her time of need. And so, hopefully they said this happened years ago, and, Trina's husband is saying he's over it, but they're just discussing this since it's currently on the show. I do wish both of them, the best, and hopefully he can take the constructive criticism since they will be doing these reviews together and do better as it relates to communicating effectively. It goes both ways. She's talking, let her talk. Let her finish her point the same way she was respectful and allow you to talk and to finish your point.
They asking, is this a toothpick? Y'all to know, real quick, I just want to answer this question. They keep asking what I'm smoking. I ain't smoking nothing. This is a toothpick. I do this and it calms me down. Why? Because I control my breathing. It's like meditation. But I also meditate twice a day. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But go ahead, honey. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no.
All right, now, I'm not trying to compare siblings' relationship. That's not what I'm doing. But because I just posted a video on her sister, I have to say something right here. Now, just because a couple is amazing publicly doesn't mean behind closed doors everything is perfect, because no one is perfect. But I had to acknowledge this moment right here. When Tawanda's fiance Tut, he interrupted her, he instantly apologized. And she said, "No, honey." And then she went ahead and she talked. But I just had to point out, compared to her sister, I couldn't even get 2 words in, even though she was respectful and listened to her husband speak the entire time. In a moment it was her turn to say anything, she was consistently interrupted. So that's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean that behind closed doors he's not amazing to Trina and all of that. I'm just saying communication works both ways. If you're going to speak, then allow the other person to speak and not constantly interrupt them. And then sometimes in moments you might do it mistakenly and you're able to quickly catch yourself and say, okay, go ahead. And I just had to point that out and the difference here. So
I also want to add this to what you're saying there, Towanda. Y'all's before the show. So how old were you in the show when you started recording the show, filming the show?
Well, we signed a contract in 2009. We started filming in 2010. So that's 14 years ago. And I'm 50. So that was 30. I was 36.
So from the age of 2, 3, when you could perceive, walk, talk, make words and stuff, until 36, there was a history there.
Absolutely.
Right.
36 years of history before the cameras. Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
So a lot of that a lot of that plays into how you guys interact.
Yeah.
But people they don't realize that shit was happening way back then that defined who does what, who's responsible for this, who's not, who's usually the person to do this, blah, blah, blah. So they just see it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray. Hey, Kia. Yeah. So it's the whole thing that people just doesn't understand. Like there was life before Braxton Family Values. There was life during Braxton Family Values. There was a life after Braxton Family Values, and then there's a life now during the Braxtons, and it just goes on and on and on. You know.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I know. Hey, Kiki.
What up,
I
Kiki?
just know. Like Kia has been around the family for a long time too. Kia has been around the family. How old is Brax? She's been around the family for 20 years. At least 20 years. At least 20 years. I mean, I have a lot of people that are around me that I have surrounding in my village that has been around for a very long time. You know, I have people who have been around since we were embryos, so to speak.
Someone said, what's her name? Basically, it was like, how come y'all don't get paid like the Kardashians? Such a general question.
That is a general question.
Girl, and how do you know they're not getting paid like the Kardashians?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
it's just what it is. So, and then I would like to also say to these individuals that you be mindful of the things that you say about one of my sisters against one of my sisters, or to one of my sisters against their sisters. Because if you are really a fan of the Braxtons, then be a fan of the Braxtons, because we're a family. Like I said, we're not put together. So be respectful. I will absolutely say be respectful, because I can say something crazy about my sisters. I can say something crazy about my parents, but you better not. I'm saying it's the same thing. And I know Mommy made a statement in this episode, and she said, when we were younger, that when one hurt, we all hurt. That's absolutely how we were when we were children. However, we had to grow up and find our own way and have our own journey and have our own boundaries and have our own feelings. It's cool. They raised us the way that they raised us, is what I'm saying. And when we were younger, that's the way that they raised us. However, when you have your own families, you have to pull away and create your own journey, your own emotions, your own rules. I'm just saying. Honey, are you playing the guitar?
Towanda, you do look beautiful. I can't front on that.
Thank you, honey.
You know, it's so weird. I remember one time you was asleep. And somebody was like, and I just took a picture. And it was like, I posted, it was like, she don't look like that. They acting. She put on makeup. I'm like, let me ask you a question. Let's just say out of 100% of people that come up to you, that see you in person, what do they say?
That you are much prettier in person.
I'm telling you, man, she be waking up like that, bro.
They do tell me that. And that's when I don't have nothing on. Like nothing.
Bare face.
You know.
Yep.
Hey, Tammy. I want you to start playing your guitar, honey. You said you were going to start playing it today.
I'm going to go play a little bit. I'm going to play.
Let me hear you.
No, we don't do it like that here.
Thank you, Keon.
Yeah, if you want to hear that, you got to...
What I got to do?
Well, I got to know what your budget is.
You know my budget. You know my budget.
I do. I'm going to be in that budget tonight. You've been escaping me the last couple nights.
I have not been escaping you. You've been joining hands with sleep.
You too, though. Oh, I saw when you woke up this morning. That slob trail went all the way down here around your neck.
Not.
That shit wrapped around like a goddamn.
It did not.
Jesus
Why
piece.
are you telling? Hey, Courtney. Why you? Come on, honey.
What?
Hey,
What?
Scratchy.
Yeah. What's so funny? Why am I
Yes,
funny?
I do. I use glow skin enhancement for my skin.
But she has her own lines and all that stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
We're revamping. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. Can you
Yeah, but let's talk about your skin line. Everybody in the family use it, but don't post about it. We had an awesome day yesterday, didn't we?
We did. We have a beautiful day every day, though. We have a beautiful day every day.
Generally speaking.
Every day. Every day is beautiful. Every day is amazing. Every single day. You said you were going to have people sing to your playing the guitar.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out the chords. Yeah, how's your ankle, Towanda? That's what Kendra want to know.
It's not 100%, that's for sure. It's actually swollen right now. Exactly.
Honey,
Stop avoiding.
honey,
Yes.
I got a gray hair right here. You see this? Look at
Yes,
this
I
shit.
do.
Look at that shit. I got one gray hair. Lord.
Honey, I'm going to bring Kevin up. Maybe he'll sing for us. Kevin.
Who's that?
Scratchy.
Who's that? Do he got a gray hair? He can't get up if he ain't got no gray hair. I know I got one, and I know where you got one, too. Tell the internet where your gray hair is.
I'm not singing.
Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not singing.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm not singing.
Good song. Let's go.
You gotta start. You gotta sing.
You thought it
You got to
was-
sing.
Nah, I'm not singing.
Come on, Brandon.
I'll leave that up
Can
to
you
you
sing Mary
all.
Had a Little Lamb?
Nope. Mm-mm.
He got a little song. He got his
Why?
mama in him. Let's go.
Let's go play the guitar.
Now, I did say in the beginning that this was going to be a mixture of 2 Instagram Live. So let's get into the rest of the other Instagram Live and end it.
It's only 8 episodes, and it was a lot that we had to squeeze in for 8 episodes. Literally, we had to squeeze a lot of stuff in for 8 episodes. So, yeah.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I want y'all to know this because I think when they say it, they meaning the sisters, when they say it, y'all really don't get it. So let me just say it from another perspective that's not invested in the Braxton brand. Like I'm not one of the sisters. The stuff that they don't put in the actual, like, see the episodes, there's been so many decisions made on what to put in, what to take out, take this person out, take that scene out, do this, blah, blah, blah. When y'all get it, it's like it's not what was actually recorded.
Well, it is. It's just cut down.
Well, no, because sometimes, because I know how to edit. So you can take one thing. Like, remember that time we was watching this last episode? I said, why you say, mm-hmm? You was like, nigga, I didn't say that. I said that about something else, and they put it right there. So you got to understand the finessing of editing to make some shit look like, because literally I would be sitting there like while they filming some of the scenes and be like, and then see the episode and be like, they took that whole thing out. And I understand some of it because they had to squeeze all this stuff into 8 episodes. If they had 12 or 16 or even 10, it might be a lot more that was in there. But it was a lot of meat that wasn't really talked about that I felt like should have been talked about.
Right.
You know, and even some of your conversations with your sisters and stuff, they just, you know, and shout out to Michelle. She works at she works with Tara and Ricardo and them over at the production company. I mean, they do their very best. Now, a lot of the editing this season with how it shot, the cameras, the lighting, like how that shot, bar none, crazy.
Right. They did an impeccable job.
Fucked it up. Like killed it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like this season has never looked as aesthetically pleasing as this one. So shouts out to them for that. But it's just a lot that can be said with a scene or in a conversation that is maybe taken out or flipped or something. It just, and this is why I be tripping, because the comments, people be so mad about certain stuff, and I be like, nigga, you didn't even see that shit. You didn't even see it. You didn't even hear it. You going off of something, and then
people make it up.
They make it up, and then they don't understand y'all as a family behind the scenes when the camera ain't on.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all all on the phone, or when y'all talking, or when y'all seeing each other, because you was with your sisters the other day, but they don't see that.
No. But another part of it is that people also have to understand that we're not just a put together show. We just we don't just this ain't the put together show. So whenever something happens, like even with that scene with the grief counselor and all that stuff, it continued even when the cameras weren't rolling. That's what people have to understand. It continues because we are family. Those conversations has to continue, and then you're not going to always see it resolved in front of the cameras, not all the time. You're not going to see it resolved all the time. But then you also have to respect people's wishes to not even talk about whatever they want to talk about. I mean, that's just what it is. And I just keep moving forward. That's just it. So, that's it.
That's it.
That's it, and that's all. And again, my cutting game, my blocking game is stronger than ever.
Mine too.
Just know that I just blocked somebody on here saying something crazy.
I'm telling y'all, man.
I'm not playing.
And you know what? Remember when we first started hooking up again, I was like, I would see you blocking and erasing people like left and right.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, how you do it so fast? She was like, I can tell them the first 3 words with the first, like, what energy they on. And like, I'm like just saying, y'all, if y'all like just chill, just take it in, receive it, like whatever it is, even if you disagree with it or you agree with it, like just take it in. Don't take it so serious. Because as soon as you get on there talking crazy, you're gonna get blocked.
Believe it.
And believe it. Then they got the setting where whatever, because some of y'all be thinking y'all slick and y'all come up with a new account, but it'll block you from your IP address. So whatever you got 16 accounts, all them bitches getting blocked. Don't even do that. Just chill, bro. Just chill.
Just relax.
Let's just enjoy each other. Enjoy this ride.
That's it.
Because as much as y'all mad about one thing, y'all gonna be crying the next. Happy about the next thing, like this. And that's what the show is supposed to do.
But not just that. You're right.
But I see, and this is what people don't understand too. Like when we met, I knew the family, the sisters, before any of this shit popped off.
Right.
Before there was no show, Tony was just kind of popping, doing her shit, but didn't nobody know who y'all was. So I saw the family dynamic since Tamar was 15 years old. You was what, 17?
I'm 2.5 years older than Tamar.
Yes.
3 years difference for 2.5 years. So that's people don't understand.
Right. So I've been seeing this shit. I didn't know Tracy since she was what, 19?
If I was 18, Tracy was 19.
Come on,
Tracy's 2 years old.
Don't play with me. So when they be like, where it come from? I've been here from the beginning. Y'all just didn't see it. So
facts.
So I understand, and listen, I understand to a certain extent because I wasn't there when they was born. I didn't grow up in the house with them, and that's the part that is theirs.
Right.
But I've seen the evolution. I've seen it. I've seen it. So y'all just relax, man. Let them go through their processes. Let them evolve separately, together, however they want to do it. If somebody mad, let them be upset. If somebody don't want to talk, let them not want to talk. Like, it's all good. Don't take this shit so personal where y'all up in the comments, like, talking about each other's mamas and talking about what's your address, I'm pulling up. Chill. Everybody chill.
And there's so much more to be concerned about. It's so much more to be, hey, Tammy, it's so much more to be mad about. It's just why be mad about that? Why you mad about how a person feels? You can't be mad about how a person feels. You can't be mad about where a person is in their journey. You can't be mad about that. And if you are mad about that, then maybe you need to look at yourself.
I ain't letting nobody get me out my piece. I don't even. Who you?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
It ain't worth it.
No.
We good.
I go to bed very happy.
And on that note, I literally, if you know me, I say this all the time. My life is heaven.
Yes.
My life is heaven.
Yeah.
I come home to a peaceful home. My woman is happy to see me. I'm happy to see her. I love my kids. My kids love me.
Yep.
All my bills is paid. I can go and do whatever the I want to do when I want to do it. All of my businesses are thriving. I'm evolving every day. We got a pool. We can go out there and chill. Go get us some swimming on. We can go to the park, ride our bikes. We healthy. Our feet work. We in our right minds, bruh. There's so much to be thankful for.
So much.
That's why I just be like, I'm not gonna engage and plug into something that's gonna bring my frequency down. Bruh.
That's why.
What?
That's why I block and delete. Block and delete. Block and delete.
Yep.
Block and delete. Nope. Don't bring that over here. And then, isn't that draining? That has to be draining. That has to be you have to be drained. You have to be so tired at the end of the day from being mean and hateful and negative all day long. You can't even drink coffee to give yourself no energy. You can't. You cannot. It ain't worth not living in peace. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Lord, it ain't worth it. It's just not. It's just not. And I'm not wallowing in any of that. Not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday. I'm in a different vibrational frequency up over here in these parts. We are, like he said, we are in heaven. We are living with joy.
Every day. Now, I ain't saying there ain't no challenges. We don't have no disagreements or maybe my kids ain't acting right a certain day. Of course you had those, but generally speaking, I'm smiling every day.
Every day.
I'm happy every day.
Every day. Hey, Darius. Every day.
So that's
every day.
That's why I be trying to tell y'all, just be happy, y'all. Like gravitate to those people that appreciate you, that love on you, that want to have a relationship with you. If somebody, everything is going to work out in your favor no matter what.
Yep.
I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what it look like. And that's how you got to look at life. Your frequency is how you see things. Everything works out in my favor.
Always. Without a shadow of a doubt. Always. Always.
I don't care what it look like.
Always.
I don't care what it smells like.
Always. Always.
Always.
Like, listen, always.
And that's why I personally be just wishing for anyone who's in angst about this show or their relationship as a family, don't harbor that. Don't take it as yours. I always said this. God spoke this to me, or my source, or whatever you want to call your source. He said, ignore and soar. Ignore it. And then you soar. You stay high. Just stay high.
Just stay right there.
Don't plug into that. It's all good. Just keep it moving. Yep. Bro.
Nope.
Yep. And on that note, I wish y'all the best. This week coming up, y'all get y'all some rest. Y'all start y'all day thankful and grateful for what you do have. Concentrating on that, thinking about that, meditating on that. And I just hope everything you touch prospers. I just declare all good things come to you and that everything works out in your favor throughout this whole week, period. That's it. That's the frequency.
And beyond. Stay focused. stay focused. So that was our church service for today.
Love y'all. And we didn't even ask for no time.
Nope. We're not asking for millions of dollars.
Not from you motherfuckers.
No, honey, no, that's the real thing. That's the real thing. That's really something that happened recently. Really, honestly.
Huh?
A preacher asked for millions of dollars from their congregation because of the hurricane. It's a true story. I'm not making that up.
That's what's up.
They have insurance. But I'm
That's
not
my place to judge.
judging.
I ain't gonna comment.
No judgment. No judgment zone.
Let that
No
man
judgment.
or woman live.
Let them live. Let them live. Let them live. I have everything that I need.
Everything at all
Plus
times.
more. Plus more. Plus more.
And enough to give away too.
That's right. But I have to make sure that my cup is full.
Facts.
That's it. Well, honey, I'll see you in a few seconds.
See y'all
Bye,
later.
everybody.
Watch the
Thank you.
episode on King Ladybug.
YouTube. See y'all
Next Friday, we're gonna have a guitar sing along. Y'all can come write some music with us.
on Friday.
Brother. Maybe Trina, if Trina joins, maybe she can sing along and write as well.
I'm sure she will.
Okay. We're sure. She wear her cowboy hat, I wear mine.
Oh, we're gonna have to tell her to wear it then.
If she show up.
Trina will show up. All you gotta do is tell her. She'll show up.
All right, Trina, show your ass up, Trina.
Just text her.
I will. All right, honey.
All right, dear.
I'm about to go wash my balls.
Wow. Just y'all see what I have to deal with all the time? Just all the time. So make sure you guys watch our YouTube channel, King Ladybug, on YouTube. We just have a new episode up, and no judgment, okay? No judgments. Love y'all. Have an amazing week. Bye. Oh, Mikey's doing great. To answer your question, finally, I know you asked me about 5 times. Mikey's good.
Well, there you have it. And that's the reason why I left the other parts in. Yes, the video is long, but that part right there allow you to understand and get to know people off TV and their dynamics. So for the people who be saying, who is this broke random man? He's not broke or random, and it doesn't matter even if he was broke. But the point is, he's a producer, he's an investor, he's invested in some of Towanda's movies and things like that. And then he just said he'd been knowing the family for 30 plus years. So he's not just a random person who just saw her on TV and came by. All of these things allow you to get to know. You know, they're having a serious conversation and he's looking at her and saying, you look beautiful today. Or, you know, we're happy. They can get serious. They can joke around. They can laugh. All of those things show you the person and the people instead of just judging a few seconds of a clip. And that's why I made that comment about Trina and her husband saying that, you know, I hope that make the constructive criticism because we don't know these people, and that's why I play the entire Instagram live so you can understand their dynamics. Anyways, I'm wishing all of you well and take care.
Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.